Okay, so we showed you program 1 for the firefighters. Now we're going to show you program 3. Don't worry about 2 at this point in time. You want to do the sled push program 1 and sled push program 3. So to do that, similar to, it's the same thing, just you hit program, it'll say P1 up on top. You hit program 2 more times, it'll say P3. Okay? And you just follow the directions after that. You hit enter. Okay? Has program for meters and then enter for miles per hour. So you want to hit enter, keep it at miles per hour. Okay? And then it's going to ask you for a max time. So if you got, say, 7 to 8 firefighters and you want to push them for a set period of time on interval training, meaning they go as hard as they can, as fast as they can, as long as they can, and then the next guy gets on as soon as one jumps off, which is what we call the competition mode. That's going to be good for your firefighters from a competition standpoint, but from an anaerobic standpoint, which is what we're talking about. In my opinion, firefighters train aerobically. We want you guys to start training anaerobically. Okay, because when you're in a fire, all right, your heart rate's going to go from 120 beats per minute up to 200, and when you get into a 200 beats per minute, okay, with heat and with fatigue, you're more what we call anaerobic. Okay, you're not aerobic, you're anaerobic, and that's what we're going to try to teach your firefighters to do. So something like this, okay, puts them in a position where they have to keep going for a set period of time, and as long as they can, as hard as they can. So what you'll do, it'll ask for time, okay? So we'll say you have 6, 7 firefighters at one time. Okay, we'll go for, say, 12 minutes total. You hit enter, okay? That'll set the time. You press start, that means the program's ready to go, okay? Say 3, 2, 1, it'll count down, and everything will say, it'll come up at 0. Take it to max it out at 15% incline, which is what your guys' treadmills do. Okay, and what will happen is once one firefighter starts, okay, we'll get to the top, have them push against it, they start rolling. Okay, as soon as the belt gets going, okay, the clock will start, and it won't stop until it goes all the way down to 0. At that point in time, you'll be able to measure your actual speed, you'll be able to measure actual distance covered, okay, and your top end speed. So for 12 minutes, your firefighters, if they're pushing hard enough at 50%, should be able to get up to 2 miles total distance covered from an anaerobic standpoint. Okay? So program 1 is what you need to be focused on, and program 3 is what you need to focus on from an anaerobic standpoint for your firefighters. Because that's how they're going to fight a fire. By doing anaerobics, or what you all will call interval training, meaning hard as you can, then rest, hard as you can, then rest. Okay, that'll bring your aerobic side on by doing anaerobics. But you guys are anaerobic because fighting a fire is an anaerobic activity. Okay, so that's the ones you need to worry about, 1 and 3.